Hi, I'm Vic from Amaross. Congratulations on your purchase of the Amaross Caster. I want to give you a few tips on how to correctly use the caster to make the best of your outings. Here we go. Tip number one is get your caster ready on the ground or in the floor of your boat, ready to load the net up. Tip number two, make sure that the net itself, and there are all sorts of nets, so make sure the net itself is separated. Water makes it stick together, so make sure it's separated, not clingy. Tip number three, as you load the caster, make sure the weights, as they go down over that cone, disperse evenly all the way around the caster. And the next thing is, curl the net around, rope on top, we're ready to go. And then holding the caster itself, pistol grip handle, nice and broad and wide so your hands don't slip around. When you're holding the caster ready with the net inside the caster, turn it so the handle's facing outwards, cast it in towards the body, and then it's a spiral type motion and a flick out, spiraling up and flicking out. The faster you do that, the better the weights will disperse and centrifugal force gets hold of those weights and makes a perfect circle every time. Some people ask me what's the best net to use, and I always tell them whatever net that they're experienced with, whatever net they have, any net will do. That is composition, material and so forth, it doesn't really matter, just so long as the weights are able to fit into the tray, and when you curl the net up on top it stays in the perimeter. And so you can have a fairly big net in one of these. The weight distribution is great, you can hold it with two hands, support it underneath and hold the pistol grip. So when you're ready to throw, you've got two hands to disperse those weights out. So even people who are not quite confident on throwing a normal net will have fun with the caster. And the same when you're using anything, guys, is that the more experience you get, the more throws you have, the better you're going to be. It may not be a perfect circle first time around, but keep on practicing. Now, a couple of benefits of the Amaross Caster is I can wear buttons on my shirt, the buttons aren't going to get ripped off because the net doesn't actually touch you, it's always contained in the caster itself. You don't need to put a wet net over the shoulder and struggle with weights and so forth. Put it all in the caster. When the net comes in, full of prawns and wet, empty the prawns out, load the caster back up. All the water, mud, sand is always contained in there, and what happens when you throw it next time around? All that goes back into the ocean. Nothing on you. You can wear a white suit with a white bow tie, you're not going to get dirty. I know, guys, and remember, you're not going to be perfect first time around. We'd love to see how you use the caster though. So when you're out and about, throwing your net, getting those prawns or fish bait or whatever you're going to do, let us in on it. So if you're making social media content, then follow the links. The information's going to be on this screen, and let us know all about it. We'd love to see it. You don't have to be perfect first time around. Your first attempt would be great to see. You'll have a bit of a laugh, that's fine. But if you are good at it, the more experience you get, the better you're going to be. Do those videos up, do all those still shots and send them in to us. We'd love to hear from you.